Pack your bags, baby. We have to go back. Let's go. It's summer paradise. Oh, 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 oh.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Noor Alisa Nabila binti Abu Bakar. My ID DEM07211148. I will start the introduction of the assignment. The Consumer Protection Act 1999 aims to ensure that all goods and services supplied to consumers are safe to use, fair and do not mislead consumers. A consumer is someone like oneself who use good services and resources natural for life satisfaction in general. The Consumer Protection Program is held for the ministry responsible for consumer protection, matters through the review and proposal of laws and new policies to protect consumers, receive consumer complaints, and be the secretariat to the National Consumer Advisory Council. The ministry also identified the need to implement a review of the National Consumer Policy, which was enacted in 2002, and the Consumer Master Plan, which was made in 2003. Each user has their own rights. For example, the rights to basic necessities, the right to safe goods and service, the right to make choices, the right to express an opinion, and the rights to compensation. Users can state their rights as long as they do not conflict with the rights already listed. Consumers can make complaints by phone, website, letter, or in person at the Consumer Complaints Management. Every consumer complaints will be filtered and voiced through consumer protection laws. The meaning of consumer protection law is legislation to provide protection to consumers in relation to their basic rights as consumer. This relationship came into force of 9 April 1985, established by the United Nations. Among the laws are laws in terms of basic consumer needs such as food, shelter, and services. The law in terms of consumer safety such as consumers have the rights to obtain their goods, options, and service so that their safety is guaranteed.
Hai dan Assalamualaikum. Saya Muhammad Kamarul Zaman bin Ramli, DEM 0721-196 dari batch 25A. In terms of safety, Romeo and Juliet have the right to choose a room environment that is safe or free from any danger. In addition, they also have the right to choose a view facing the sea to eliminate work fatigue. Furthermore, they also have the right to a healthy environment. The hotel management must be concerned about the cleanliness of food supply.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Haris Najmi bin Hisham. My student ID is 07211097. The tribunal operates under Ministry Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs, provide an alternative forum to civil court for consumers to make claims for damage in respect of good or service strictly hear and adjust claims individually, fairly and equitably. Develop law on consumer protection section 86 of S 599 provide that the tribunal shall consist of the chairman and a deputy chairman from among the members. Other members of the tribunal appointed by the minister from among the members, just service desk legal or qualified person with the meaning of the legal profession as 1970 as 1661 lawyer ordinance be the tribunal as hearing jury's claims for compensation for the cost of goods and service permitted under the jurisdiction of the tribunal as provided under the Act claim whose total amount does not excess Rm 50,000 that claims accurate within 3 years of the claims.
Next, there are variation award hearing procedures from the Consumer Claims Tribunal. In a hearing conducted, the tribunal may choose one or more of the following options, such as the party from the proceedings has to pay money to another party, or the goods supplied to the consumer need to be replaced and repaired for the consumer, and the price or any another consideration paid by the consumer needs to be refunded to the consumer. Money awarded to compensate for any loss or damage incurred by the claimant. For the decision of the tribunal sought, each award made by the tribunal under subsection 112(2) and 107(3) of Act 599 is final. binding on all parties to the proceeding as specified under Section 116 of Act 599. However, a party dissatisfied with the tribunal's award may apply for the judicial review in the High Court. Example of cases related to the Consumer Claims Tribunal are misleadings, deceptives, and false conduct or rights against supplier with respect to implied warranties, as well as right against manufacturers with respect to express warranties relating to the supply of goods.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Muhammad Nadim Bihamdi Muhammad Amin. ID number DM08211025 and my batch is batch 35A. Before I start, I want to say thank you to Ms. Lavina allow us to present the Consumer Tribunal. In this topic, we can know about two types of classification. Firstly is namely classification of goods for good and classification for service. The classification I choose is classification of goods, and the goods I choose is public service ticket. Public service ticket as such a boost and face as such because users are often decide as and such because users are often decide based on the service, and this incident had happened in Johor Bahru, Johor, that the Johor police are investigating a case of fraud involving the sale of bus tickets for the basic community.
Hello and Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Nurul Shazlin binti Syarul Muzamri. Number ID is DEM 1021025. My batch is batch 25A. I will explain about jewelry. Jewelry is one of the classification of goods. The reason I choose this topic because there are many cases of fraudulent online jewelry. These cases had happened at Bukit Aman. Winter was lost lot of money worth 239,530. Bukit Aman Commercial Crime Investigation Department or Bukit Aman CCID Director Datuk Zainuddin Yaakob said the development of technology and communication created online business opportunities that were easier and unlimited. He said his party has taken effective and efficient measures to combat the activity. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nunazir Asma binti Muhammad Rosli. My student ID is DEM 101041 and my batch is 25A. First of all, I want to say thank you to Ms. Lavania for allowing us to present our presentation. The topic that I will present is classification of service. In that topic, I will explain about health screening package. There are many cases that occur involving health screening package such as rape, extortion, theft, fraud and others. This is said to be so because this incident happens often and almost every year. Those cases are presented by the whole society. Some of the community undergoing treatment suffered trauma from the incidents. The case has occurred in 2003 until now, and it had happened in Malacca. The police has set up a technical committee to investigate the allegations of fraud that caused from the doctor of private clinic. Besides that, there are cases of falsification of COVID-19 screening tests. Therefore, Malacca Police Chief Dato' Abdul Majid Muhammad Ali states that the committee, together with Malacca Health Department officials, to investigate, scrutinize for such allegations of fraud. Furthermore, this matter was also emphasized by the Director General of Health, Datuk Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah that the action will be taken in accordance with the Prevention and Control of Infectious Disease 1988 Act 342. Last but not least, Datuk Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah states that he allowed the community to do screening in private laboratories and also in KKM laboratories. They encourage the community to complain to the KKM if those cases ever happen again in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hasmira binti Mustafa. My ID is TVM 0821122. I will present about the Beauty Service Classification Tribunal in Malaysia, which is often done by consumer. The TPM record a total of 753 cases of crime related to treatment service in beauty center with valuation 4.9 million ringgit Malaysia between 2012 to last year. These cases are of related facial, slimming packages and hair treatment, which are the most frequently claimed form of complaint by consumer. Based on the client, it is clear that this cunning practice often happen in beauty center, including advertising that cheapest promotional price can encourage consumer to immediately get beauty treatment at the price. Consumers in the country are still easily deceived by the promotional tactics advertised by beauty center, with finally getting stuck taking a few more packages per thousand of ringgit. Those consumers who find their right to the view of the promotion offer without being fooled by other treatment package as a condition of getting the cheap promotion. Not only that, when this happens to a consumer, it can get compensation and they must qualify committed by seller. Consumer can make complaint to certain authorities so that this matter can be addressed immediately, so that some incident does not happen to other consumer. Based on the key performance indicator KPI index is can be had within 14 days before the TPM thus determine form of claim can be resolved. Therefore, as a consumer should be careful in choosing the product or treatment package taken so that you do not lose and such case will not increase.
In conclusion, as consumer in the event of our service can be somewhere we it provide a service or something is thus is satisfactory, consumer can report or make a complaint to the Malaysian Consumer Tribunal. User who have revised service. Okay.
Gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you